Oh god, I have monitor output. Alright, no more of that. I just want to know if this is fine. Like, sound-wise of my voice, because last time we had trouble with that, and I'm still getting used to the new one. Hello? Please help me, Mr. Obama? Like, if this much gain or whatever is fine, that's fine. But I can see the little green bar go up and down, and when I was monitoring it, I couldn't really hear myself all that well. So it's got me just a little bit spooked, you know? So yeah, I would very much appreciate it if at any moment, literally all sound settings, if they suck ever, I want to know it, because nothing is worse than finishing up and just seeing that your sound settings suck, basically. Regardless though, I'm going to imagine that it's fine right now. So just let me know immediately if something's bad. But anyway, how are we all doing? It's Sunday. GDQ started today, and I admit I didn't stream a lot sooner than when I was supposed to because I was watching GDQ. You're a little distant. That's because I am far. If I get too far, it gets too stupid, and if I'm too close, it gets like this. I'm telling you, I'm not used to having this fucking thing on me. But yeah. But yeah, I've been watching GDQ, and I am so fucking full of food, and I was thinking about this sentence specifically while taking a shower. It was like, so fucking full of food. It's like so many Fs. I don't know, it kind of cracks me up a little. But yeah, I had the best fucking sushi ever. It's like one of those disastrous, horrible little sushi things that aren't really sushi. They're just like someone put a bunch of ham around all of that rice and whatnot. And honestly, it sounds disgusting, but it tastes like so cool. It's so fucking good. It's best fucking sushi of my life. And besides that, I got my water. Hold on. I need my water. I need my wawa. Here we go. And later when it gets darker, I'm going to turn on my gamer lights because I'm a filthy gamer. Happy fucking Pride Month, everyone. Yeah. It's just been a good time. And I hope you enjoy my choice of music for the starting soon, because I thought what's some good music for starting soon, and obviously the only thing that came to mind was this Minecraft song. There you go. But I'm going to turn it off in a second. Goodbye, jazzy tunes. I won't need you where I'm going. I will have my own jazzy tunes. There we go. So we have visual on the target, and we have audio on the target. I can see the little bar. I can see the little bar, so let me know if you heard that shit. Please choose the screen and subtitle language. English. Thank you. Please don't crash or anything. Confirm. This is a trick question. I have, but I haven't. So no, because I personally haven't. Okay, it stays like that. Right now? Oh, okay. Oh, this sensibility. I hate this sensibility so much. It's 6. Why do I have to have this in the way? My water's in the way. It's 6:39. You're not gonna. Oh, no, 6:39 p.m. There we go. Visibility settings can be accessed from the yes. Okay, thank you. You're doing 6:39 a.m. Yeah, I could see that. I've not really looked at the settings, so where is the mouse thing? Because oh god, show settings, size, accessibility, player data, audio, video, controls, mouse sensitivity. Okay, let's. Oh god, help, auxilio. You know what? I'm just gonna get used to it. Oh hey, oh Inception. Alright, let's just begin the game. Just a reminder, I have never played this game. I have seen almost the entirety of it from someone else. I think it was Jacksepticeye that I was watching. And yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't know the whole everything of everything, but I am aware of the basic gist of it, and I am familiar with Baby's other game, the what was it? The Beginner's Guide, which I think is the best one. But let's see if the Ultra Deluxe version changes my mind. Let's go. The Beginner's Guide.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple.
18420.
He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Me.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Let Stanley stay happy, okay?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
That's me.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeah, narrator, you and I are gonna have to spend a second here because I need to check my noise gate as Max is pointing something out. Okay, so I don't have a noise gate actually, so there's that. Is it I have a compressor and an expander. Do you think it's in the expander, maybe? Because the noise gate is definitely not. I could probably just put on the noise gate instead. I can hear my goddamn cat outside. Press hold. Okay. Ta-da! How's that? How is this? Oh, you can. If I have it like this, you're gonna be able to hear my fan. That's not nice. All right. It's around at 43 when it like starts going. You don't hear the fan? Are you fucking sure of that? I am just going to monitor this shit. Oh, you can hear it. There. That's less of the fan. There. I think, yeah. Up. Okay. Sounds good? Alright. Hopefully my laughter isn't like terrible for you to hear or anything. Anyway, alright, let's go. Sorry, Mr. Narrator, I had to step outside. Can I hate Mondays. How do you crouch? There, like that. I'm not pressing any buttons on the computer and yet it still thinks that I am. Dear Diary, I am actually a demonic entity. Alright then.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
How do you jump in this game? How do you jump? This place is like a liminal space by now, by how many times it has been like replicate. Hello? I turned that off. I want to turn something on. Hold on.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Hey.
but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, I don't give a shit. It's nice for me. What? I like one. I just hate my boss. I like work. I just hate my boss. Stanley was a nosy little motherfucker. Why does everything sound like keys? Let me in. Alright. What is that? Aliens and monsters are attacking my place? What if I turn off every... turn aim access? Let me in! Anyway, how do you jump? Oh, was that solitaire? That is solitaire, I think. What? But yeah, I was gonna say that it's like a... This is like a liminal space with how many times it has been seen. And it's basically the back rooms now, isn't it? And also, I was going to say that... Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's weird knowing that this was a Gmod game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, he didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh, I will admire it. Don't you worry, Mr. Narrator. Wasn't even Gmod, it was like Half-Life 2. Oh my god. Yeah, it was a mod, I think. I do remember like the basics of it. Like in how the beginner's guide was supposed to... Oh my god, this place looks different.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I want a drink, old man. Can I have a drink, old man? Can I put my hand in the drinks?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
I'm not even
Really
looking at
worth
that.
it.
What am I going up to? Up, up, up,
At
up.
this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
I'm trying to get a drink!
Possible that this is why everyone left.
I'm trying to get a drink. Stop fucking with me. I'm trying to drink something. I don't know how else to interact with the world. I am learning how to interact with the world like a
Stanley sat
baby.
around waiting for more dialogue.
I'm not
When
waiting
a
for
long
more
time had
dialogue.
passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
No, the game is not trying to send me a message. I'm trying to get a drink, and the game is not being nice to me about getting a drink. I desire a drink. But I don't have $1.25. The game is simply awful to me.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
No,
and
I
took
didn't.
the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No, he didn't. Plans. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. I never
Stanley
lie.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Well, Stanley has needs. Oh, this place looks very different. There's like so much light here. It's insane. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. It will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift $1,000. Penalty for jumping up the cargo lift $5,000. First things first. Okay. Second things second.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Yes.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am very powerful. I didn't think that would be it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I am going to obey you, mister. Okay, I have an idea. Whoop. Whoop.
When
Whoop.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
No.
entered the door and this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I'm
well.
going back
Perhaps
to where
he
I
wanted to
died.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Hello, employee
Wow.
lounge.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. I forgot the game adapts to you
Stanley
like
was
that.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, lift time.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Have we?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Has it?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you forgot. What? Really?
Fuck
I
yeah.
was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Yeah?
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Yeah? Also, that says A2, and it's just like the nice near reference. Danger everywhere. I am the danger. Hey, look, now it's 2B. I was right. It really is just near. Cargo! Operator's Manual. Your comprehensive resource for using the cargo lift. I almost wish it said something else. Warning, do not stand on this side of fence. Ooh, I'm standing there. I'm such a fucking rebel.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked... All right, fine, go on, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yes. I am a disobeying little fuck.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken
Aw.
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth
Maybe.
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
That's what D&D is
You might
about.
think I put a lot of time into that, because I did.
Well, I'm sorry.
And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see.
Well, yes.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Dragons with big
Tell
titties.
you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Alright.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Alright. Why not?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yes.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
You make it into a 5.
But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Alright,
To
give
be
me.
perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
Alright.
Let's take a look.
Dragon with big titties, I agree. I'm glad everyone here agrees about that. Oh fuck, that's a leaderboard. Nicho Nacho, Vola, Hogarth, Mr. Goldenrod, blah, fuck. 21.3% of players skipped the enter sequence. Under the worst, 3% of players chose a blue door. 98 but fuck. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. In total, so many fucking things. Why not ask some friends? Friends list empty? 21.3%. Okay, 98.9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. A Dead Rat is offline. I love how angry with me he is. All right, let's go back to the Source engine room.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh
You
yeah?
wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
This is when he
Perfect.
puts me
Let
in
boot it up.
Minecraft, isn't it?
In this game,
Oh.
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he
Oh.
reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But
You
of
know-
course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Alright. Oh no! Oh no!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for you. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm sorry!
over.
I'm
Thank
sorry!
you for playing.
No.
Your input was extremely valuable.
No, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
Well, I could play some Elden Ring. I would like to play some Elden Ring.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Are you gonna give me some Elden Ring or is it Minecraft? Is it still Minecraft? Oh.
Aha!
Oh.
What do you think this game is about, Stanley?
I don't
What's our
know.
backstory? What is our motivation? It
Yes!
seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Yeah?
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
Glotox.
So far, I love
Glotox.
everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I miss when this... Oh, they still have the Minecraft sound effects, huh? But I miss when this was Minecraft. I've never even played Firewatch. What is this? Death Strikes at 2? The Patriots versus Wyoming. The Singular Mine. Is Wyoming even real? Asking for a friend. Oh, great. Dude has a lot of cleaning products. Well, yeah, I imagine it's because he kills so many people. Maybe. Perhaps. Must be in the year of COVID. Okay, that's better. That's a lot better.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? What? This is actually very
It
pretty.
is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No! Hey!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
No.
Really wandered off into that thing. That big open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh,
You okay?
Thank heavens we avoided it.
But I wanna
Out
go.
of the woods now, Stanley.
No, we're not.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
Fine then.
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
The Sims, maybe? Oh, I see a crack in the system.
Okay, I think
This is what
is
speedrunners do.
just the thing.
Come on! Damn it. But
Wonderful.
What?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
I'm not a fucking
Just
car!
nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
But I...
Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Hey, Brazil! There's Brazil. And, wait.
Okay, so what exactly do we do?
Am
here?
I here?
Let's see.
There I am! It's
There are
Mexico
lots of
over
cars here in
there!
the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
Nice.
Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this
Huh?
game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
You wanna play
we
with
shall
me?
run the bases and do a touchdown together?
Yes.
Yes, I think surely we must.
Okay.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Give me the ball. Where do I put it into? Alright. Wait, Canada's over there. Let's go. Fuck you, Canada! Let's go.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
I'm
Is
winning,
it better
Dad.
than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
I'm winning,
Stanley, I
Dad.
have a thought.
Wait, no, I'm
And I
not.
realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal
Come on.
pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Does it really?
I'm going to try it out. Here comes
No.
the ball.
Where is the ball? Oh, fuck.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. Hold on. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. I didn't think I could! Oh, God.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
I didn't think I could do that. I'm going to be very honest. Whoops. Where am I? Ah! Hello? Ooh, oh, okay. Now I'm in an extremely unfamiliar territory. Oh my God. Wait, is this? Oh, it's the two doors. I'm going back home. Oh, I'm being monitored as fuck. Well, we are in a liminal space now, guys. What is this? Are you editing videos? Are you making YouTube poops? The original Half-Life 2 map. Wait, it is actually the Half-Life 2 map? I thought that the walls were familiar, but oh shit!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
I don't know,
And if he's
man.
learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
My guy, you've gotten weirder. You've gotten weirder since the last time that I watched this thing. He's literally just a DM. Huh. This is the original map. Oh, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
All right.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm going to follow his story this time. I'm gonna make him happy. I don't like seeing him upset.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes. I am on the left now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let's see. Carbol planning? Smiley face? Okay. So on Monday, the weekly targets administration, then the marketing Mondays, then whatever that is. The group 40X41. Oh god, this is giving me... Why is the time at the bottom? 8bird? Office party? What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about the meeting. Pranking floors meeting. Weekly review. IT deputy. Department. Do not alter without consulting the whiteboard manager. Okay. What about this? Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Done. Standardize graphs 40x wide. Not efficient. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize the papers. Hire someone to synergize the papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire the paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets of the topic up night. Blah, 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 blah. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Tomorrow we complete today's unfinished agenda items, right? Next day's agenda and refleet. Whatever the fuck refleet means. Employee. 431 is gym. Oh wait, no, there's just a gym. Let's see here. Top to do synergize core value expenditures, shift global market parade, monetize free to play. Help! I'm a post-it. I'm gonna put that in somewhere. I'm gonna put that in my office actually. A lot of percentage is the space between the teenagers and the demographic. Throw something in the ideas bin. 1. No more bins. Trash cans. 2. Renaming of the ideas bin. 3. Firing of me? That's... Bi-quarterly pause review. We need more/less. We need less reviews. 403 and 405 want to get rid of the dead sport portion in the primary review schedule, but I think that's a stupid idea. We need more water coolers, we need more water cooler heaters, and charts need to be more hip to appeal to the teenage demographic. Find the teenagers to put in the teenage demographic. BigNet? Some sort of child trap? Okay. You know, this isn't that different from how, what are you doing for the future? Talk radio, football, less air. Hope, clear skin. Clear skin is me, though. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition, and don't get fired. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, and then resent your coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure employers that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on at the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Come on, give me another. Come on. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and charts of slides. Let's see. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. God, I was just gonna say that this feels a lot like exactly like what being in engineering, and oh my god, it's going insane. Someone quit! The Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle out the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and return to the boss, blah blah. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee like yourself, but more inclined towards conflict, unless you're the kind of person who initiates conflict, why did we hire you? Damn it. Yeah, this is exactly what a meeting would be like. I'm gonna wait just a minute because I want to see what that last one said about the interpersonal conflict. It looked interesting. But yeah, this feels a lot like what meetings are like. I've mentioned this before, but I used to... It wasn't that I worked for Intel, but I worked at Intel. And sometimes we would have meetings on what to do during the week, or what we did during the week, more like. Well, both of them. And they would use, like, I think it was a Scrum. And basically it was slides all around. Everyone has to talk, blah, blah, blah. And it felt a lot like this, in that so much information all at once. And it's so boring. It's terrible. Why did I ever become an engineer, basically? Hey, look, these things have a little face. These ones up here, there's the little eyes, and that's a little mouth. That's a little mouth. It's a smiley little face. I'm gonna name the narrator Larry. Please do not steal. I need that in the mug. Alright, let's see. Profits, profits, profits. Okay, why did we hire you? Remember that it takes 2 people to start a fight, and right now you're both of them. Oh my god. Graphs about things plus money. We have our new product. Happy feelings. Violet James, you are fired. Money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things? Graphs? Colored in segment. Stripes. Requires more secondary research. What is hot? Profits, profits, profits. Alright, I've had enough. Wasn't Chris inside of here?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, he didn't. I am in the closet right now. Happy Pride Month.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
This is literally just so Backrooms-esque. The Stanley Parable is so ahead of its time.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
Leave me
At
alone.
least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
You!
As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I am interacting with you. That's what's enriching about this experience.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes!
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Okay, so basically I am trying to interact with you, Mr. Narrator Man, who I'm naming Larry, and also Pride Month.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Maybe, but we are having a moment, you and I, right now, because of my decision to come in here. It was a choice.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Yes!
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite."
Okay,
I hope
Kuno.
your friends find this concerning.
No, it's not my friends, it's you and I. We're having a moment, damn it!
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey, hey,
He probably
hey.
only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I am, but you don't need to drop it like that. You don't need to be such a bitch about it. I was having a moment with you.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I am.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
If
In
I
a situation
was...
like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
My cat will eat me if I
Hello?
die.
Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Oh, yes,
it's
yes.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. I'm gonna stay here just a little longer. This definitely feels like playing D&D. Honestly. Do you think a dead person could do this, Larry? Do you think a dead person could do this?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Bruh.
Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. Damn it, he won't comment again. Fine, let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I will, but I want to know what's down here. Oh shit, it's red. Danger! What is that? What the hell is that? I don't know what it is. He locked the door behind you. I know, he knows.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
I'm
He
sorry.
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Oh.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were
Are
they
they?
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't
Oh,
be real.
we're here
And at
now.
last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yes.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Alright.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh shit.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh,
it was
fuck.
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
I don't
And then
know.
perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Uh-oh.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Yes.
And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams,
He
the
does.
truth was
I
that,
can
of
confirm
course,
that.
this was not a dream. How could it be?
It's a
Was Stanley
nightmare.
simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
No!
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside.
I'm still going forward.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
I'm walking.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
I have a wife?
My job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, that was actually kind of cute. Oh. How did he...
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
No, he... Damn it. Also, yes, there was a death note under the stairs.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Huh?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
What?
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Yeah?
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
I sure don't.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Goodbye, Mariella. Well, that's I don't know if that's an ending that I've ever seen before.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I'm going
Stanley
to
decided
follow.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I am going to follow exactly what he says now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No more bitching at him, no more going into the closet, no more going downstairs.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I will. Don't worry. I'll be nice. I'll be kind this time. Executive bathroom. Hold on, I want to go to the bathroom. I got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. What? Extreme bathrooms? You telling me a room bathed this... Yeah? What if I stay here, sir? I would very much enjoy it if I could, like, interact with the rest of the bathroom, sir. Damn it. Hello? The beige pages? Is that how you say it? Beige? Beige? What is this? Time, graphics, indoors, more monthly. God, this has all of the like shapes. Exclusive. Lenny Smith talks about his new box. All right. I gotta say, this has all of the charm of yeah. Look at that. I want that on my wall. But this has all of the charm of the original Half-Life version. Like, it's not that big of a change, in a way. I am the most expensive boss. No, this is the best one. I want this one in my room so bad. Hello. Let's go upstairs. Whoa. Stanley? This is new. No. Yes. No. Let's see here. Yes. Oh, stop it, you. God damn it. I wanted there to be something about that. I'm sure there is, but I can't find it like in a second, so... Hello?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Ooh.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. Would you like to know... Do you want to know if there is recent something with that elevator? I would like to know if there is recent something with that elevator. We can probably do that again when we're back. Anyway,
Stanley
I forgot.
Just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
2845. There's nothing,
2845.
888. Damn it.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Oh fuck,
and
we did
Stanley
it.
got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Narrator. The code is 888. Try it again, you might have mistyped it. I'm pretty sure I mistyped it at some point there. Hello, Mr. Backrooms. Hello? It's very fucking dark. The real code is 6969. Literally, that's the one that worked, and nobody can tell me otherwise. We aren't ready for that conversation. No, we're not.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa. Danger me? Is that a battery? Oh, it's not.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But... I said I would be nice. I said I would be nice. Alright, sir. Mind control me in this facility of boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I'm gonna find out regardless. And we know that I will. I already forgot what happens in this ending. Cameras!
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers.
Oh boy.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What is that Salgo text over there? So many people have been fired. Where is number 420? Hold on, where's number 420? Why is there a computer error right there? Alright, number 420, where is it? Or there it is, 420. Show me what number 420 is doing. That's so boring. Who's number 001? Oh, there we are. We did it, yeah! They actually turn on in order. That's fascinating. What is this?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yes. There's some down there that just don't turn on. It's interesting.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yeah?
Was it even possible?
Yeah?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yep. You know, it's kind of... Now that I'm older, I'm starting to understand what this game is trying to say. And I understand the fact that all of this is like sarcastic as fuck, coming from the narrator towards the player about a character. I don't know. I'm starting to get a different appreciation of this game now that I'm older.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And
yes.
As the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
Gamer
another
lights.
human life.
Gamer lights.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I will. Beep beep. Console disabled. Chun chun chun. 1, 2. Where's number 3 and where's number 4? Wow, I can't go up there. It's very dark. I should change this light soon. 3. Also, it's kind of funny that he is trying to talk about freedom and whatnot from his job about pressing buttons when he's pressing buttons to get rid of that. Like, it's got a lot of really clever things about that, for lack of a better word. Really am starting to appreciate this game a whole lot more and understand why the beginner's guide hit me so bad. Where's number 4? Where's number 4? So 1, 2 are over there. 3 is here. I don't know where 4 is. But I'm gonna TPT tap number 5. Mind controls idle, awaiting input, and then there's code over there. I can't read shit. I don't have the eyeballs for this.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley. You didn't activate the controls, did you?
No.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that
Yep.
what you wanted? Control?
Yes?
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Yeah?
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm
Yeah?
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
No.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are
You
set to
are a
explode,
DM.
eliminating the entire complex.
You are a
Until
DM.
detonation, then, let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Yeah.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a
Yes.
shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious
What?
moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Wait, I have no idea what to do.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Oh god.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll
Oh
tell you
god, there's a
exactly what
timer.
happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
Okay.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh god, what? Oh
Other
god.
times, I let the office
Okay.
sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
5.
Or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
What?
But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will
Number
be
1?
even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Where's-
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To
Wait,
hell
what?
with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Thank you.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time
1.
doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley?
I don't know what to
Is it that you
do.
have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right
Basically.
now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yes.
Look at you, running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered
Of
buttons.
course.
No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
Oh.
Everything, anything, something here will save me.
Yeah.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes.
Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
Listen
but
to
here's
me.
a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
I know
You're
that.
still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
You
wanted
are
to control this world. That's
a
fine.
DM.
But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a
No.
look at the clock, Stanley. That's
I
30
am.
seconds you have left to struggle.
Oh shit.
30 seconds until a big boom.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another
asshole.
choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me.
Let
All
me
a part of
out.
the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life.
Let
from
me
the moment
out.
we fade in until the moment I say happily ever up.
Oh, okay. This music slaps. It does. It really does. Well, he killed me, so this definitely is a lot like playing D&D. All right. We're gonna do the same goddamn thing, but we're gonna turn the machine off. Wait. Where's the...
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like.
Okay.
I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
I have a wife? Oh yeah, I have a wife. I forgot about that. Why did she cook me? What if I don't want to go?
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly.
Great.
The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Forever.
I will be happy.
I am happy.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to.
Yes.
He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
I feel that.
Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
I want to see my little boy. Do you want to know about a secret that's like, it's on the same path what you're doing, an extra ending? I would
Stanley
enjoy
had
that.
never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something?
Huh?
He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Wait, I need to know. Can I jump? Hold on. Settings. Controls. Jump is space. About goddamn time. I can't jump? I can't. You can't jump, okay? Asshole. That's fucked up. Ugh. Alright. Anyway, yeah, give me the secret, and I'm gonna go and actually turn the machine off this time, instead of turning it on. Huh? Huh? Eh? 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 In the room with all the screens, there's a way to get to the bottom of it. Okay, does it soft lock you, or is it actually something that they have accounted for?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's an actual ending. Okay. Do you remember what the code for the...
Yet there was not a single
for the
person
door
here
was?
either.
Because I want to
Feeling
input it
brave
before
with
he can tell me
disbelief,
about it.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hello, mother and fucking rar.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I'm sorry.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Oh. That's not even calming.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Let's get going! Also, it's not my fault that I've hurt you before. I don't want to hurt your feelings, sir. I just want to get through the story. In the room with all the screens, there's a way to get to the bottom of it. It's an actual ending. It used to soft lock you, but they acknowledged it and made it into an ending. Oh yeah, I think I remember something about that, actually.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I've not played Stanley Parable, but I've watched it. Alright, how do I get down here then?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Just not the installation. No, no, I've literally never, have to climb the chair right there. Whoa! Well, sir.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome. You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours, so here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
I'm so special.
We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
I need to Google that.
Good job, you did it. Good job.
Oh my god, it is an actual track!
3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job,
I did it. Good job, I did it.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
We did it! Alright, thank you, game. Alright, now we're actually gonna turn it off.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It's not... Oh, this one is the one that wants input now. Okay, there you go. That's the second one. Oh, I see what's going on here now. I see it.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Also, yeah, I have recommended this game to you, Rar.
Yet
because,
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But yeah, it's like a... This isn't exactly the type of game that you would like, I think, because it's a lot of, like, about the tropes in video games and video game narratives.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets,
Oh.
the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Quelle surprise. Your accent makes me sick. I did play this game. Oh yeah, you did. Listen, it's 7:49. There's a cat on my lap. I'm playing a video game. I am streaming. I'm talking to myself, and I'm hungry. So you better be nice to me.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I love how they put like a thing that says like escape right there. And if you don't follow it,
The
it's like...
lights rose on an enormous
why?
room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he
Let
have
me out.
the strength
Let me out.
to find out?
I'm in a hurry, old man.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore
Where
the
is-
number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Hold on.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place.
Worker
where
69.
freedom meant
Right there. Worker number 69. Come on, what are you doing? What are you up to? Oh, that's such a boring office. Damn it. Oh.
This mind control facility,
I
it
love
was
my
too
cat.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Of
Was this
course.
the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his
Yeah.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah. Don't you have that happen
No.
sometimes?
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yes.
But
Let's
here
go
was the
turn it
proof,
off.
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Beep, boop,
For
beep.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's what the large letters on the screen are making me think about. Anyway, off. We're doing it, man. We're making it happen this time. Yes, hello?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
No, it's not.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
You turned them off!
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I don't know.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
Many.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Oh.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Yeah.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Let me
Stanley
out.
stepped through the open door.
What if I don't? What if I stay back here? Like I have decision paralysis or something? Larry, I have decision paralysis. Should I go? The switch is now on off. I should play off someday. Like, I know the basic premise of it, and I've seen it, but I've never played it. Oh,
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Honestly, the phrase "and Stanley was happy" has lived rent-free in my head for a while. I don't know, it's just kind of sweet. And now we're back in our loop because we are trapped here. Alright, which computer wants
All of
input
his
this time?
co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Yeah. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong, Neri? Are you okay? Which one wants input this time? Come on. Oh, you took away my inputs. You took away my progress. 420! 420! 420! Fuck. 419, 418. Imagine being so fucked that you don't even have an office. Like, what makes 420 so special that they have an office? Alright, Larry.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will, but this time I'm going to escape. Let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
I'm aware.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, sir, I did. What? Oh, you already opened it?
Here's the door, just go.
Okay, thank you. Wait, what's over here? Honestly, thinking about the Stanley Parable from the perspective of a D&D player, it makes it a lot funnier. Wait, why are you loading? It didn't used to load. Did it? I don't know.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door
No,
that read
he did
Mind
not.
Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
You promise? Do you promise I will?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But I want my own
At
violent
this
death.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, man, that's exactly what I'm doing. Woo! Down we go, man. Oh, fucking hell, that's...
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't
Oh
know
my
the
God.
real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss,
No.
like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end
No.
to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No, how do I get off here? I know I can leave.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Wait, what?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I love that sentence. I love that sentence though, the killing him instantly sentence. It's one of my favorites ever. Eh?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Oh!
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I remember this, but they didn't have another narrator. This narrator used to be the same narrator as before. I wonder what the conscious choice to actually have a new narrator means. Yeah, he's already dead. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Huh. No, they did have a separate narrator. Are you sure about that? I distinctly remember that they had the same narrator. Anyway, you keep going here, and then you go here. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Also, yeah, like, Stanley was already dead from the start. It's so fucking raw. It's a good thing that I'm turning on my gamer lights right now. I wish y'all could see it. Maybe someday I will stream with a webcam so that you can see it. But I have to get myself something in the back, and I want to print out a picture of Kim Kitsuragi and, you know, frame it. I remember no narrator here, so... maybe you watched it, like, on silent or something. The Office. 1, 2, and 3. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized one. I like this one. Which is your favorite? My favorite is still number 3. It's really nice. Let's see here. The original music by Yannis Ioannidis? 4. Y'all like 4? 5's got a funny vibe. Yeah, 5 has a funny little vibe. But it doesn't beat it anyway. The Office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. Is there anything on the other side though? I think this structure mostly just loops around. Yeah, I think it does. Office clock. The boss's office. Screens of from the development of the boss's office. Oh, that's adorable actually. This is giving me a lot of like Nier Automata vibes when they put you right back into the when they put you in the library. Freedom ending. This is the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Oh, it's adorable though. Nah? Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. There's a countdown ending? I forgot about the countdown ending. The freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it is listed in beta. Okay. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the 2 endings together instead. Oh, the countdown ending is the one that when you turn it off. Okay. Countdown ending is the one where you turn on the... Yeah. The game is now paused. Begin the game again. Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Fortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. That would have been cool, though. Huh? Zending model. Oh! The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Zending. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Yeah, I remember this. Zending levers. These levers were originally a part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever, and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. I remember the Zending. Oh. Whoa, that's fucking creepy though. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing the viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. I have no memory of this ending. I don't want to spoil it just in case people are watching that haven't seen this game or anything like that. And also because I'm gonna be posting it, so that's that. But we're gonna be seeing it, and as soon as this ending happens, I might have to give a trigger warning, as far as I'm aware. One option: one doorway to the maintenance and the lounge. Two doorways to the maintenance. One option: to confusion ending. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right, since players would replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simple solution that won out. Anyway, I find it very cool that they let you do this. Isn't Zending the 8-hour baby game ending? No, that's a different ending. The Zending is the one where, not to spoil it, just saying the most generic thing I can possibly say, it's the ending where the narrator enters a Zen space, basically, and they are very happy. So, if you know, you know. Apartment timer. In the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Okay. Cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after the early version we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted to look more like a place where the cargo was actually stored. I feel like I know, but my memory is spotty. Again, I just don't want to be spoiling people just in case. Early version of the lounge. Fun! There's so much. Oh, there it is. You can get to the bottom of the main control thing now. Oh, there's a war zone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which is not our intention. But yeah, I really like this a lot. Ultra Deluxe announcements. In December 2018, we announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. Yeah, I remember that. The maintenance room. Have we gone in a circle now? Yes, we have. I believe that's about everything that there is in here. But I have to say, cramming all of your game's content and explaining how you made the game, etc. in a place like this is a very clever idea, and I wish more people did that. Underground. An early version of the underground portion of the game.
Stanley came to the lift. He traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice forever.
Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the game.
Then he pushed the number 4. Now look closely, Stanley. See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room? Perfect example of poor level design. Textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively.
Genuinely love the museum ending. I forgot the museum ending was a thing. Hey Ruri, can we get you to do a beginner's guide stream sometime? That might be really fun to show people. Definitely if I have the audience for it, because I really think that's something that deserves to be seen by as many people as possible. Like, if you can get me, like, an audience for it, I will absolutely 100% just play it from beginning to end.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Well, The button is now on off. The
Can
switch
you
is now on
see?
off.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Yeah, something about this
But
just...
listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As
No.
long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
No!
You do choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Yeah, Rar actually played the beginner's guide at my request. Because, like, for real, that game destroyed me. So many of us have been destroyed by the beginner's guide.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where is my progress? Also, what happened about that call, that phone call? Damn it! Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on now. Come on now. This is... Alrighty then, let's go.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know, man. You tell me what it means. It's very fucking obvious. I haven't even finished the original endings yet.
Hello, and thank you for playing The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh boy.
As you may know, The Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The
Reimagining?
Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
That's adorable.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
How did they get the
well,
painterly
this sounds
thing?
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
You and I both, man.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Oh, they're gonna do something, aren't they? Larry, can you...
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've
New
never
content,
been
new
more
content.
ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it! Come on, Larry. You and I.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe...
Oh, Larry, please.
...miffly tedious. It's as if them... oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
He's so...
All right, let's see. It's... the jump circle?
Oh my god. They did it! The Mapmen did it! They did it! I ran out. I ran out. I want more jumps.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
There probably is. Come on. We'll be fine. We're in the dingiest, ugliest little place for the new content. It's like they put us in the back rooms to show us.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping.
Yeah?
Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Yes?
If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's
I
20
would love
hours of
that.
new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
We're in a new part of the office, man. Look at this. It's actually kind of pretty. It's actually kind of cute.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact,
It's
I'm looking
beautiful.
right now at the game's achievements,
Oh,
and
yeah?
it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
Me.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter.
Oh
and
my
hold them
God, no.
personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could
Aw.
never have lived up to such expectations.
No,
If
you're
still with me,
fine.
why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Just you and me,
What do you
buddy.
say, friend?
No, I live here now. Wait, no! You took away my home! Larry, I think you fucked up a little. Larry? Larry? Where are you? Damn it.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
That's kind
I
of
want
sus.
to show you something.
But that's kind of sus. Thank you for appreciating my stupid ass joke. Alright. Alright. I'll follow you just because I love you, my son. Coffee nut. What? Alright, what's going on here? Oh, I want sushi so bad it makes me look stupid. Oh god, I'm lost. It was a Mario joke that made me laugh, not the sauce for the record. I like...
You remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me
Yes.
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh, did you put me in Elden Ring? You shouldn't have.
I call it the Memory Zone.
No, wait.
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I'm sorry, I know that's not the entire point of this, but I just had such a clear and vivid flashback to the beginner's guide that it almost brought a tear to my eye. Oh, God. Ah, 2013, when the Stanley Parable was released. Memory, sweet memory. Don't forget the Stanley Parable. God, yeah, I thought the same. You really need to stream it if only just to replay it. That's the thing. I used to have such a shitty computer that I never played these games because even if they were at they're very basic, I literally could not like play them. I have only
You see,
seen
Stanley,
them.
doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Oh my god!
Waste.
I have the fucking Steam page. 2014 Independent Games Festival. Audience Award. The British Academy of Television and Arts awarded to Startley, The Last of Us. Something about this is making me cry, actually. The two doors are there twice, 3 times, 4 times. No, yeah, actually something about this is making me a little emotional. Our first kiss, my first car, the release. Can I have this in my room, please? Can I have this? Can I print this out and put it on my wall? Oh my god. $2013. Just like that. I remember. I'd pay for that as merch. Yeah, I need it in my life. I can recreate it. If you can recreate it, I will literally just start... I will literally just send you so much money. Yeah, like, that stock image is very, very obvious. Be my Valentine? Narrator son, are you in love with me? The original remake. Oh, it's on Firefox even. This is adorable. In loving memory? It's not even dead. Smile because it happened? What the hell is that over there? Is that Stanley? Is that the soundtrack? Yeah, it's the... My first dollar! The Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh yeah! This demo was sent out to several people, and I think I remember something about them sending personalized copies to certain people. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. This did make me think about the demo for the game a lot when I went through it. Yeah, the demo was amazing. Also, yeah, freaking Scrooge McDuck in here. Imagine the Stanley Parable, except it's narrated by Scrooge McDuck. British Academy of Film and Television Arts Development Team nominee. The Stanley Parable for Game Innovation. Are these real, actually? For debut game, for story. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. Root years goes from scandal to new crisis. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Costs hinder new tech to achieve diversity. 50% off on the designer hat, but a small creature owns the other half. Business leaders pushing election of council allies. Late edition. Today, sunny, hot, humid, high 92. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, blah blah blah. All the news that's fit to print. I've never seen one of these. I've never seen the New York Times in person, like in real life. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. There's something there. In loving memory of little Stanley. Oh. Oh man. There's just something about this. About this specific part of it. That's making me sad.
Je suis dans la mémorisation, c'est sur la pluie des loups.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Sorry.
Like the stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it
And
was
Persona
all of them.
3.
And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Don't read any reviews except this one. How do you review a game like the Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of it is to risk its ruination. To detail what it has to say about game design, the illusion of choice, and the psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. Comparisons to are going to be woefully inadequate. Perhaps his closest cousin would be Dear Esther, but where Dear Esther wastes the form of interactive entertainment, Stanley Parable uses and then subverts it. Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Even so, holding the game to the standards of any other title is simply not going to be correct. So how do you review what has become known as the Stanley Parable HD, the full-scale reimagining of one of the most intriguing mods available online? How do you discuss it, analyze it, and recommend it? That's quite simple. You don't. Honestly, that's kind of succinct. Also, this is reminding me of when I went to that little spa thing. Sorry if I wet everything, sir. The portal room. That's right. Seriously, this is kind of adorable. The tasteful nostalgic. It was good. I want to get the confusing ending. There we go. I knew the Minecraft thing wasn't in my head. The original remake. Person of the Year. Oh, that's adorable! Oh. The portal room. Yeah, I think it had something about portal. Memory zone. Huh? Knowing your city? What? I want to fuck something up. Why is there a car? That's meta. Is that the deluxe version or something? The ultra deluxe version? Your number is 29. Speaking of Portal, did you know that there's now a mod of it that replaces GLaDOS with the TikTok voice? I have to play that so bad because I hate the TikTok voice. The end is never the end. Yeah, like, why would you replace her? There is only one instance where I like the TikTok voice, and that's, there's this one TikTok that's like a cat trying to get some chicken, and it just says like, chicken! With that voice, it's amazing.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games,
and one
that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
preparing snake oil salesman road trip or whatever that is. And then there was this one here that says like literally anything. I want the one that says literally anything. I'm pretty sure we can find this somewhere else. I'm not gonna be reading reviews anymore. Oh, hello? The serious room? Can I go? Hello, please? Both of those were screen caps of two trailers of the original release. In fact, I think those were the same trailer. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. But, it's not in my nature to be looking at trailers of anything, so I probably just missed them completely. Anyway, how the fuck do I get over there with the boxes here? I'm a little bit like, Davey, this is...
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
I don't know. Anyway, this is starting to feel a lot like the beginner's guide. Like, a lot. Oh, hey! Cold drinks. Oh no. Steam?
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Probably not.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Funny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Don't worry, narrator, I think you're funny. But I love the way that he said, like, I'm funny! It's fucking mentioning! Sorry! Oh god. I want the person who edited that video to be like, by the way, be careful in this area. Oh god, why would you say that to me? One of the forklifts of something can soft lock you. Oh, okay. So I just stay away from forklifts, basically. Uh-oh. Hey, it's recommended! Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Stop it. Stop making me think about the beginner's guide. Stop making me think about it. It's fucking with my emotions right now. Oh god. Oh boy, here we go.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
I mean...
No, but... Button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Oh, I couldn't.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I don't think we should.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot.
I don't
I'll
want
put you
to.
forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
I don't
It's
want
what the
to.
players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a
God.
game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
I'm so
back.
sorry.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Oh my god. I'm
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's
Oh my
complete-
god, it's gone.
I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
There's only one way out of here.
I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise.
Oh.
My God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break any...
I'm sorry.
You're back. You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh.
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right?
Oh, I feel
Me
so
talking
bad.
and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close.
no.
Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground.
Don't.
One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and
I don't want to press it again.
I can tell that I am becoming less and less real.
I don't want to.
Speak to you now. I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something.
Oh my
I am
God.
being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah.
You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt about anything at all. I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time.
I know, but
terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think. To think. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley.
He hates me.
Days.
He
months.
hates me now.
I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment, and I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome.
Oh my God.
I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being.
I'm glad, but I gotta keep going. Larry? Larry? Oh, that just broke my heart. What? He's just...
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands.
Are you okay? Larry? Larry? Oh, I hate being here.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Oh, he's having a Joker moment.
Is never the end, is never.
Larry, I think I'm gonna drown soon. Larry? Oh, fuck! Oh, this is depressing! Larry? Larry? Oh. What? No! No! Hey, 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 hey! Oh, I like that. Huh? Larry? I miss him. Where is he? Okay. Honestly, I don't know. I still have all of those thoughts about the beginner's guide. Huh? Is that the ending? Oh my god. I don't think I like that ending.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Maybe one day, Larry. Maybe one day. But yeah, I don't think I like that ending. Good thing, because that ending isn't over yet. Oh. New content. Alright, Larry.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Do you? Oh, where are we going? Round 2. Okay, I just don't like hurting him. I don't like him being sad and upset. And my cat is taking up so much goddamn space on my lap. It's like I'm in pain. Alright then.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
Yes?
And about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be.
It's not!
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever...
Yeah?
The Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why there's so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
No, we haven't. And you know that we haven't. There's paper. Testing 2 printers at the same time. There's 2 phones. There's more of this. My cat is now digging her nails into my leg. Thank you.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe?
DOS!
What does it even mean? But the Stanley
It's the
Parable
sequel.
2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It
Two
screams
chairs.
progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Potential. So many sticky notes. That's a house. What? It even looks modern and everything. It's like Windows is crashing on their screens. There's so many red things. Oh boy. Never underestimate coffee enjoyer who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry. Can I have that mug, please? Time to wake up. New mug. Can I have the never underestimate mug? They're back! 2 doors! Oh, people have Macs now. What is that? Meeting at 2 p.m. And what does this say here? I can't read it. Oh, I want this thing. Two. Everything has twos. Don't talk to me before I've had my sequel. 1 + 1 is 2, minus 1 is 2. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. Old plus busted. New hotness. Cool red section of the chart. Boring sections of the chart. They're back. I want that actually. Impa, where are you fucking going? You can't do that. That's a pop filter. Get out. Get out. God. Sequential mind share. Win and win is 1 and 2. More TSP and better TSP. 1, 2, fuck the third one. Paradigm shift, synergy, brick and mortar approach, envelop client-centric marketing. The color red leverage holistic value from 1 to 2. I've got a really good joke lined up, but I need to stop you from now on then. What is that? That's a circle. A fucked up circle. Stanley Parable 2. This looks like fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 things. Logo ideas. Are you kidding me? You're joking. You're making a that's the fucking Resident Evil approach, and I they should do it if they ever do. Why are there 2 plants? Please go back to the new hotness. Okay. I didn't realize you were actually trying to get me to go back to it. Where is the hotness? New hotness! Damn, that's just Disco Elysium. Who needs new hotness? We got Marie at home. You guys! You guys! Damn it, my joke! I'm sorry, it literally looks like Disco Elysium! Two Stanleys!
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I like how a lot of people are gonna see that at 9 a.m. you have the scrum, and scrum is like an actual thing. A lot of them are gonna be like, haha, funny word, but I'm like, oh god damn it, of course they start off with scrum meeting at 9. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, City, Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Dark Souls 2, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar. I have to start playing the Dark Souls games. Crab, the ultimate sequel! Absolutely. The Stanley Parable 2 is a sequel to the Stanley Parable is a sequel to the Stanley Parable 2. 2! Kingdom Hearts 2, which is the best Kingdom Hearts game. That's correct, actually. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2. Just the two. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You're gonna be shitting me, man. You are the sequel. Me? I am a yellow mug. I will never follow the red plus teal plus gold color scheme of the area of the game. Of this area of the game. Oh my god. This way to the show floor. New features, new content. This place looks cozy. This place looks like it smells like a rug. You know what I mean? And of course there's two chairs and two chairs. Oh my god. New! Novel!
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Alright then. Welcome to the showcase! Alright then. I saw the new content. Stanley Parable 2. You know what the worst... This t-shirt is the best new feature. The end is never the end again. They're back to doors. You know what the worst part of all this is? Literally everything that they're showing right now could be actual merch. And I would absolutely buy it. Please no screenshot. Okay. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Office Decorations Infinite Hole. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Reassurance Bucket first.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes,
yeah.
The bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I will in a second. I saw something here that I want to read. So, what does it say? Board members, please note that you must use the following terms as often as possible. Synergy, incentivize, unpack, ping, dip dive, and reach out. Synergy. No one but us actually knows what this means. It adds to our pedigree. Incentivize. This refers to the metaphorical whip which provides the incentive. What? Unpack. Refers to looking for meaning in a big pile of rubbish. Ping. Send a message, childlike onomatopoeia, which probably makes us sound cute. Deep dive. Discuss in depth makes a tedious meeting sound like more of an undersea adventure. Good for motivation. Reach out. We do not call. We do not email. We reach out. No one can complain if we are simply reaching out. Like a friend, like a lover. Oh boy, what? Alright, give me the reassurance bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Does it?
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Has it?
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Honestly, I would play a game where I just hold a bucket all the time.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I want this cut out in my room. Alright, please no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration.
Oh my god.
Like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
12th birthday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
No! No! Happy 12th birthday, Stepneys! Oh, you're such a dick to me. Oh my god, it's full of Get Well Somedays now.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Collectibles, alright. Office decorations, Stanley Parable, Reassurance Bucket. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Alright, I want to see the button. We'll get to the infinite hole in a minute. Hear your name in the game. Enjoy the new features. Let's see here. Name! Hear yours today! Everyone's got one! The fucking... That's a... Can I hear my name?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it is! The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Try it here! Alright.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
No worries.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Alright.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Yep.
Sleeping and waking as Jim.
I'm
Falling
Jim.
in love and being heartbroken as Jim. Seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim. And as Jim, watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Can do.
Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now?
I am Jim.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you.
That was me.
You. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
Absolutely.
Let's take a break from the Jim button.
No.
I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I'm not emotionally drained from being referred to. If my dreams have crumbled into dust, then that means that this button right here is giving me the emotional validation that I haven't gotten from my dreams.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim.
You can never be
I'm
too
putting
much
the
Jim.
button away.
No,
Otherwise,
no,
soon
no,
you'll
no.
start to lose all sense of who you actually
No!
are.
Jim.
Damn it! Damn it, Larry! Well, my time as Jim lasted very shortly, but I am now Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
A whole new office. Red is the new orange. The baby is all grown up. Oh shit! He didn't. The button says Jim. That's Jim. The new updated ray trace more of the same, but in a good way. It's equal to the consistent quality, which with just the right amount of change. Sweet shaders. New features, new content, new ideas. Yeah, you're welcome, you guys. Jim is very happy to be here. Alright, the jump circle and the infinite hole then. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying my bucket right now. Oh, collectibles. I hope they have NFTs. The jump circle!
Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well.
Alright.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Maybe.
Oh, well.
Can you give me more?
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
You're such an asshole. No jumps remaining player tiers. Fuck off. Is the Infinite Settings World Champion free achievement? That's new. All right, where's the hole? Fine then. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. I'm truly enjoying my new identity as Jim. I don't know if going anywhere in here is going to ruin everything. Oh, the epilogue. Oh no. Go set every setting to every option minus video settings. Alright. Minus video settings. Like this, basically? Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Show content warnings. Okay, that's good, actually. All slider must be on every setting, too. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god. Borderless. I am not applying this anti-aliasing. Oh, god. Simplified. Interact action is E. Oh. I can do things with E? You don't have to do video. Oh yeah, video. I don't have to do video. Hello? Just general on audio. Did I do anything? You must slide all sliders to every setting. Really? Every single tick on every single slider. Ah, my FOV! 69! Oh, that's good! Ah! Okay. Very large. Impa. Hold on, this is very important, Impa. Alright then. Small transition of opacity, yes. Color labels, content warnings. Audio, yes, 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 yes. Ah! And controls. Did I do it? Oh, fuck it. I'll do it later. Impa, you're going insane. Alright, I want to get to the hole. Where's the hole? Oh my god. Okay. From 0 to 100. Impa, that's not for you. I definitely don't want to fuck this up too much. Also, it's getting a little late. I'm gonna be ending stream in a bit. 0 to 100. 0 to 100. Impa! Stop it, you! My cat. You made me lose my 69s. Alright, what else now? I think I did everything I could. Oh, that's an interesting feature actually, but I don't want it. Where are they? Translation levels. There. Alright. I think you missed the audio sliders. Didn't you say... I did the audio sliders. I did them. Anyway, infinite hole. Is the infinite hole over here? Oh, my cat is now just going insane with something else. Concrete contemplations. I just clicked them at 100. No, I did go from... Okay, fine. That? It still didn't unlock. Time and depth, okay. The distance space-time. Distance space, okay. A hole like infinity. Opening. Rim, depth, infinite, surrounding area. Hole entrance and infinity. Infinite hole chart. Hole, depth, space, more hole. Huh? Science, more, infinity, falling. Educational use only. It just keeps going! Alright. I have no idea what the rest of it is.
Press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
How about I don't? I'm just gonna keep going.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
Nuh-uh.
Do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Oh, no way. Why would I do that?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Uh-oh.
Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite?
I don't know.
Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity.
Oh,
From
boy.
one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
Oh, stream disconnected for a second? Oh, I'm so sorry.
A little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
It's not mostly infinite.
For you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
No.
I'll just be up here when you're ready.
It doesn't work for me. It's not an infinite hole, and it's not mostly infinite. So you have a lot of explaining to do to me. Oh, but you're gonna be like that, huh? You're gonna be quiet? Fine. Why aren't you taking me to the surface?
Oh. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
So, I want you to know that I was pressing E, and it didn't actually teleport me out, so E wasn't...
Oh, for heaven... You see? I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. It goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Oh,
I couldn't
no.
help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean,
Definitely did.
admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole.
You
I didn't
didn't.
think it was that not infinite.
It's not even
Well,
mostly
I
infinite.
suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
I can hit the like button. Where's...
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have scosh. You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I am starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep,
No.
even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here?
I don't know.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Oh?
Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Absolutely will. Don't worry about that.
Oh, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to... How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch.
It does.
Who am I to judge?
It
You
does.
just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Where is it?
Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure?
No.
Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago.
Yeah, but not. It's not working on the right button either, man.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this.
Yeah?
I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole.
No, no, no,
And now
no.
you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's
No.
a win for everyone. You get to be
Oh.
with the hole. I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley.
No,
I
don't
hope
leave
you and
me.
the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
The hole isn't a replacement for you. The hole is our hole. You and I can be in the hole together. I don't know why it is that you hate. I don't think I mixed it up. I mean, fucked it up or anything. Larry! Larry! I'm going in the hole! Oh, it's just you and me now, Bucky. It's just you and me now, Bucky. Down to the bottom of the earth, where no one has ever gone before. Just you and me. It's just us now. In a world where Stanley goes deeper, you can only descend into the madness. The madness. The madness of gaming. And we go deeper into the hole with Stanley standing there with his bucket named Bucky. Deeper and deeper into the depths of hell to meet Satan himself and fuck him for all he's got. Yeah, that's the face of a man is gonna be fucking. Oh yeah. Oh, and now we're going into Satan. Oh shit! What is this? They're all bound to E. Oh. Oh Jesus! Oh no. They're stuck sunset now. Oh my God! What is this?
Using up the space of mind.
Stanley? Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
Yeah?
You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
But I want to go
From
home.
the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole. And I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Oh. Can I go back in the hole? Can I go back in the hole? I'm going back in the hole! God damn it! Leave me back in the hole! Do me a favor real quick. Okay. Go into control settings when the game loads. Changing the button away from E would help things. Ah! I turned it off, yeah. That should fix your problems. Okay. Ah, God. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight. Because I've almost been streaming for like 3 hours. And it is Sunday and I'm very hungry right now. But holy shit. Okay. Definitely worth it. The new content is paradoxically have been a really fun addition to all of this, and I'm having a great time actually. I don't know. I was really into the thing about the Stanley Parable is that when you go into it streaming it because you already know it, it kind of loses a lot of its charm. Because so much of it is the way that you interact with the game itself. So the fact that it has new content and I get to stream that new content is, I think, the best part of it. So, yeah, I will probably try and go into the actual normal game eventually. Just because, well, you know, better to have it and whatnot. But, yeah. I'm enjoying myself. Thanks for streaming, Jim. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, it's a...
Here we are. Go on.
No.
Try out some of the new features.
I don't want to go back in there if you're gonna be talking, is a problem. I was gonna stop this by saying Jim, but, no. Yeah, anyway, yeah, you're welcome. I'm having a great time, and, I will be back at this tomorrow, maybe? I will be... Yeah, probably tomorrow, and I will be trying to stream on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays now, but I won't be having like a set schedule, because I want to just do whatever I want. As I said, 4 days a week, it wasn't sustainable, so if I don't stream one day, then I won't, but whatever. But yeah, anyway, next time I will continue more of the Stanley Parable. I will be uploading Iron Lung and this video later. And, yeah, have yourselves a lovely evening, and, thanks for coming. Goodbye, everybody, my time has come. And, don't forget that the number 2 is special, and the pause button is literally just a Roman numeral 2. Goodbye!